So what are the characteristics that a child really holds for the child? What are these characteristics that the child really holds? The child particularly holds aspects such as no frame, no filter, no understanding. When he looks at a plate of chicken or Hanumanji's photo or the map of China, he has no understanding of all this. And because he has no understanding, he can assimilate unconsciously patterns of genius. There was a guy who goes to a trainer and says, I'm trying to learn French for the last 7 years, but I'm not able to learn French. The trainer tells him, I'm wondering how come you can't learn French? And he was already in his 40. Says, it's surprising, every 4-year-old in France knows French. How difficult can it be? Every 4-year-old in France knows French. How come it's difficult for you? It's difficult for you and me because we bring in our filters, our inhibitions, our understanding, which blocks learning purposes. I want you to use the adulthood, the learning and the wisdom to decide what you want to learn. And once you decide what to learn, wouldn't it be nice if you could suspend all that and learn like a child? Learning is not an adult feature, it's a child feature. And how do you know the success of this program? Is when you can learn a new language. That's how you test. You can learn a new skill. You can learn something, and maybe you can learn that in a year's time or the next 18 months. And after 18 months, you come back and say, I learned like a child. I used my adulthood to decide what to learn. I used my adulthood to decide the discipline of what to learn. But once I took that step, I suspended it. The ability to hold both truth is the principal underlying foundation of my sharing always. The ability to hold both truths. It's not one without the other. It's not childish or adulthood. It's both at the same time. And that's the decision you are going to make. Well, you are all here because you want to improve some part of your life. And that is the honesty I'd like to hear from you. Not to tell me that, but to tell yourself that really loudly, that I'm here to better my relations. Or I'm here to improve productivity at my place of work. Or I'm here to improve something in my body. And when you can bring that honesty, you bring some genuine need to model genius.